But listen, talk about out of touch Prince Harry. You know, he and his wife Meghan Markle, they visited Jamaica for a film event, posed with the Prime Minister there. Now, Patrick, tell me why that's an issue, their choice of guests.
Absolutely. So the Jamaican Prime Minister is openly anti-monarchy. He's looking to have a referendum there as to whether or not they remove the King as head of state. Now, it's also important, the timing of this, because Harry and Meghan had time to go and swan around a red carpet at some kind of Bob Marley premiere, cosying up to the Jamaican Prime Minister. However, at the moment, King Charles is undergoing surgery for an enlarged prostate. Catherine is in hospital. William's obviously rushed off his feet looking after the kids and going through that stress. Fergie, the Duchess of York, previous Duchess of York, has had 2 bouts of cancer. So basically, whilst Prince Harry's family are in hospital, he hasn't said anything publicly about that. He hasn't come out and wished them well publicly. There's no plans for him to come and visit, of course. He is, however, on a red carpet, cozying up to a bloke who essentially wants to abolish the monarchy from his country. It's a terrible look. But Prince Harry was also conned the other week into getting a picture with a fake German prince who has been selling essentially snake oil on a German version of a shopping channel late in the evenings. So that clearly is the level that Prince Harry is at now.
Well, it's a fake German prince, another grifter, while Harry was accepting an award as an aviation living legend. I mean, I couldn't believe it, simply because he flew choppers in Afghanistan. He's there up with Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong, and but what a joke. Listen, Prince Harry actually last week dropped his legal case against the Mail on Sunday newspaper. He claimed it defamed him, but when it started getting a bit hot, he dropped the case. That is going to cost them an estimated $1.5 million in legal costs for both sides. Can he afford to that kind of a loss when you see the size of his home and gardens, and guess how many staff it takes to run and mow the lawns? Could it be running a bit short now?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure we all await with bated breath for the second Netflix series, don't we? And apparently there's the book Spare, the sequel, because he didn't include enough stuff about his wedding. So he's going to have to start touting his wares in that regard. But it is interesting that he's decided to row back on that legal action. His claims in court on numerous occasions have not really stood up to scrutiny. I'll tell you who the real winner in this, though, is, Andrew, is his lawyer, who's probably seen Prince Harry coming a mile off and thought, yeah, come on, we'll win this, and then pulled back at the last minute. But yeah, Harry is going to have to foot the bill now for some of those legal costs. So, yeah, goodness knows what he'll do. He'll have to probably go out with Meghan and do another Oprah interview or something. Yeah,
but, you know, with all that, you say Netflix and Spare, I tell you what, with all those deals being cut off, you know, people dropping them, they're not working out. I tell you what, I think, here's a tip from me, Patrick, they're going to be downsizing from that mega mansion to try and cut costs at some stage, because their business deals seem to be going down the toilet. Anyway, that's my tip.
They are.
Thank you very much.
That's the problem, because they've not been working hard enough. Yes.
Yeah, well, exactly right. Patrick, see you next week.